I've been watching agents make the same fatal mistake for over 30 years, and it's not what you think. It's not prospecting, it's not scripts, and it's definitely not working more hours. But once you understand what it actually is, everything changes. I'm Jeff Quintin. I've been doing this since 1992, over 30 years, been in the top 1% nationwide. And here's the difference between me and most of the coaches out there. I'm still in the trenches. Yesterday I was on a listing appointment. Yesterday I was making prospecting calls. Today I'm making prospecting calls. I'm here with you right now. Most coaches stopped selling years ago. They're just teaching theory. I'm living it. So when I tell you it's working, it's because I'm doing it every single day. So what's the mistake? Let me tell you a quick story. I met an agent a few years back, great guy, been in the business 2 years, right? Working 60, 70 hours a week. And he had been, into the tech, right? So he was working social media, doing open houses every weekend, showing buyers all day long. And guess what? He was broke. He couldn't even cover any of his bills. I asked him, what did you do yesterday? He brought off a long list. I showed homes, I posted on Facebook, I messed with my website, I went to a networking event, all this, he was so busy, right? Busy. Then I asked, okay, what was your plan? Like, what were you trying to accomplish? He looked around and it's like kind of like crickets, right? Silence. And that was the mistake that most agents make. They confuse activity with productivity. They think that being busy means building a business, but busy doesn't pay the bills. Results do. I learned this the hard way early on. I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off, right? Exhausted, frustrated, barely making ends meet, right? If I could work 9 days a week, I would have. Then I asked the top producer how he was selling 150 homes a year. You know what he said? He said, Jeff, I do less than you do. I just do the right things. That hit me like a ton of bricks. I was doing more, but he was doing better. The difference was simple. He had a system. Every activity had a purpose, and it was a measurable outcome. So I started tracking everything, every call, every day, every appointment, every dollar was counted for. And I discovered that 80% of what I was doing had zero impact on my income, zero. From that point forward, every task I had to do, I had to answer one question. Will this lead directly to a listing or a sale? If the answer was no, I didn't do it. One day I had a long list. Update my website, right? Post on social media, organize my files, call all leads. Instead, I asked, what's the one thing I could do right now to put money in my pocket? The answer for me, call expired listings. So I did. I made 30 calls, booked 3 appointments, and took 2 listings, right? Made more that day than the entire previous week. Then it clicked. So here's the truth. Agents who win focus on what I call the big 3. Finding people who want to sell, getting in front of them, converting them to clients, and then everything else is noise. See, when I was busy with everything, I closed maybe 15 deals a year. Then I cut out the noise and focused on money-making activities. The next year I closed 47. Same market, same me, just a different focus. I told another agent who was always busy but broke, flip her schedule. Instead of spending hours updating her CRM, showing buyers with no money, I told her to spend 4 to 5 hours a day just prospecting, right? And then 30 minutes on the rest. She thought I was nuts, but she tried it for a month. She took 5 listings in 30 days, more than the previous 6 months combined. So listen, this isn't just about, time management. It's about mindset. Most agents are afraid to focus because they think they'll miss out. They phase, they chase and phase into, what's best, what's not, with shiny objects, right? I used to do that too. It left me exhausted and broke. The day I trusted the process and focused on what only worked, everything changed. When you focus on the right activities, you get more results, more confidence, more money, and ironically, more time. So if you're tired of being busy and broke, you want to know exactly what to do, what the right activities are, watch the next video in this series. I'm breaking down the mindset that separates winners from losers in this business. If you're getting value here, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. I'm the only coach still in production showing you what's working right now. No theory, no fluff, just results. And if you want to learn more how to become a top agent, one of the top 100 agents in the country, click the link in the description.